With 2019 coming to a close, I figured today is as good as any to take a look back at some of my old artwork, pick something, redraw it, and hopefully see if we've made any progress. I should hope so. What's going on YouTube? My name is ADCArtAttack, his name is Bob. What the hell are you wearing? Alright then. In today's video, we will be doing something that I have been looking forward to doing for a very long time because I do enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and that is selecting one of my older drawings, this one in particular, of Goku Super Saiyan 3 back from 2004. Yep, I'm that old. I was 13 when I did this. I was very young once and I had hair. Yay. I figured this would be a cool drawing to try to draw again. It's a very detailed drawing, it's a very big drawing, and I am aware a lot of my subscribers are fans of Dragon Ball. Now, we did make a poll recently asking you what you would like to see between Goku and Spider-Man, and results were just super crazy close. I couldn't really pick between the two of them. So what I'm going to be doing is I will be doing both of them. I will be doing Goku and Spider-Man. However, today I'll only be doing Goku as I only have like 2 days to record the video. So yeah. After Christmas, we will be prioritizing Spider-Man, and the Spider-Man image we'll be doing is that one, which is from around a similar time period. I'll have to check the date on that one. But yeah, it's a very old drawing and it's also a very crazy detailed drawing, and yeah, that's gonna take a very long time. So I'd rather do that after Christmas and dedicate a lot more time to it and hopefully improving upon that one too. Well, I don't really have much more to say about this, so yeah, stick around until the end of the video because there is some important information that I have for you. And during the video, I will be talking you through everything that I'm doing, everything that I've learned over the years, and hopefully helping you to improve with your artwork as well. So, with that being said, sit back, relax, and please do enjoy the video. Okay guys, what's up? So I am going to be talking you through what I'm doing right now, and I'm actually going to be talking to you about a lot of stuff. So yeah, even if you are not a fan of Dragon Ball, I would suggest sitting back. You know, you don't have to watch the video too much. You could just kind of pop your headphones on, maybe do some artwork alongside me, and just listen to what I gotta say, because while I am doing a Dragon Ball character in the background, this video is not necessarily about the Dragon Ball character. Well, the video is, but what I'm about to say is not. So I don't view this as a Dragon Ball character. I gotta say that right off the bat. Yes, it is a Goku, it's a Dragon Ball character, but I don't view it as a Dragon Ball character, the specific one, because for me, this drawing right here, this image right here, shall I say, was the mountain I had to climb as an artist, and I truly mean that. This drawing and this character's pose right here, I mean, this is what kind of shaped me as an artist, to be fair. Without this image, I don't think I would be who I am today. I don't think I'd actually be the artist I am today. And I do want to tell you the reasons why, but firstly, I think I gotta tell you what's going on in the background. So right now you're seeing me do a lot of rough guidelines, and this is key to progress with artwork. I gotta say this, guys, because when I was young, I used to draw line by line. I used to look at what I'm drawing and I used to draw it like that. I never really cared too much about doing rough guidelines. I always wanted it to be clean. I was very much a perfectionist, and that's kind of not a good way to draw if you want to be a perfectionist, because you can't really get proportions accurate, and there were so many times I threw away artwork. As a younger kid, I refused to use an eraser. So this led me into drawing this way, which led to me ripping up and throwing away a lot of my artwork. It's a very bad habit, and it's also a very common habit. I did notice it amongst many of my peers who used to draw, and in my opinion, this is just a way that's going to keep you in a rut. It's going to actually stop you from progressing. I don't think this is a way of drawing. I don't think you should be drawing like this. I think maybe when you get to an advanced level, you can go back and start drawing like this, or when you're familiar with a certain character pose or a certain image, you can draw like this. But I think for the most part, you should definitely learn how to do rough guidelines. And to be honest, I don't actually know how to do rough guidelines. I do a lot of just shapes. I do a lot of circles, a lot of lines, and I guess where I think things are going to be. And most of the time, I don't actually follow them. They're just there because I always think it's better to have something on the paper than to have nothing on the paper. It's a lot less intimidating, and this goes into something that I'd like to talk about with a lot of people, which is artist block. And it is quite overwhelming when you are handed a blank sheet of paper to look at it and say to yourself, you know, what am I going to do right now? I always find that just scribbling on a sheet of paper is a great way to start with artist block. You just scribble on the paper and then draw within that scribble. But I'll go into that into another video. So let's go back to what I touched on before, which is this drawing and why this character, why this thing right here is the mountain, the thing that shaped me as an artist. So when I was very young, I drew a lot of The Simpsons and a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm actually a very big fan of both of them, or at least I was until The Simpsons, you know, kind of went, But yeah, so I never really went advanced with anything, and you know, it must be said, Dragon Ball is quite advanced. Like, it really is. You look at these characters, and these characters are, not only are they just, you know, human physiques, they have these big physiques, but they've got muscle on top of muscle, they've got lights and shadows, they sometimes have highlights with their forms, they have hair, their faces are very detailed, their clothing is extremely detailed, and for a child this is a very daunting task. These are quite scary characters to draw. So when I was growing up, I was always afraid of drawing them. You know, I was a massive fan of Dragon Ball from the mid-90s, but I was always afraid of them. I never drew them. No way. My first drawing I ever did was of the cat. I can't remember his name. Corin? I don't know. It was a cat from Dragon Ball. Can't remember his name, but yeah, I drew him, and that was like the first Dragon Ball drawing I'd ever done. Man, I must have been like 9 years old when I did this. I was really young. But yeah, so I never really did anything advanced, and at the time I had a best friend, as most people do. He had a sister, as some people do, and she was about 10 years older than me, and don't worry, the story ain't going anywhere else. But she was a somewhat artist, and she drew this image, and when I saw it, I thought, wow, like, how do you do that? Like, I was so shocked, because I thought I was a good artist. I mean, I was what, like 11 or something at the time, and I was just thinking to myself, how are you doing this? Like, it's so cool that someone's able to do that. So for years I had sat down and I tried to draw these characters, and I constantly threw them away. I would never finish them because I was drawing in the way that I said before, where I was drawing line by line, and I could never get anything right, so I kept throwing them away. I never finished these characters. In fact, if you look back into my art folder, which we will do someday, there's many characters that are sort of half done, or bits of them are done because I just never finished them. I didn't like the way it was going. Some of them I saved, some of them I threw away. But yeah, so back to this drawing. So I tried this several times, this character, and it just wasn't working for me. Come 2004, I finally did it. I did this drawing, and I was super proud of it. I was really happy with the way the drawing came out, and at the time, you know, I'm 13 years old, and I'm thinking to myself, this is like the best thing I've ever done. Like, man, the only way is down from here. This is fantastic. So I kept it, I put it in my folder, and I was really happy with it. And from this moment, it sort of sparked something in me. From this moment, I started to draw these characters quite frequently, and I started to branch out a lot more. And I felt this overwhelming confidence in just drawing and art. Very short periods of time passed where I noticed massive improvements in my drawing skills from drawing these characters. You know, I was learning a lot about anatomy, and I was still drawing in my way, but I slowly but surely started to break into drawing the rough guidelines. Actually, what got me into doing that was I could never get the characters to fit in the paper, so I started drawing these rough guidelines to make sure that I was getting them in the paper. So yeah, the point that I'm saying anyway, the thing that I'm trying to get across here is, if there's something out there that you're afraid of, if there's a particular type of style or a particular type of thing that you're afraid of drawing or trying, whether it be pencil drawings or marker drawings or painting, whatever, it doesn't matter, go for it. I really think you should. And I'd say this in the sense of, it's something that you really want to do. Don't do it because it's just something that you think looks cool, so let me try and do it. You know, I don't really want to do oil painting. I think it looks cool, but I don't really want to do it, so I'm not going to go try it. But there are some things I do want to try, so I'm going to go try them. I think this is a great way for you to learn new skills. It's a great way for you to advance your skills that you currently have, and it's a great learning tool. Okay, so I think I've rambled on quite a bit now, and what I'm going to do is let the rest of this video just play out with a little bit of music before we get to the end and the comparisons. So please do sit back and enjoy this remaining minute or two, and I'll catch you in a moment. Alrighty, there we have it. The drawing is done, and whew, I actually really like this. Now, this did take me a very long time. I've been drawing this for about 7 hours right now, and yeah, I know, I'm a very slow pencil artist. As I said throughout this video, I am not by any means a pencil artist anymore. I am a marker artist. So yeah, you can probably see throughout this drawing elements of what I've learned from being a marker artist in this, such as the smooth blending transitions and things like this. I will say overall, I'm very happy with the drawing, very proud of it. And this was a very difficult thing. Now, usually when you do these characters, they tend to have quite blocky, hard shadows and shading areas. The separation between the tones is quite apparent. However, with this one, I just wanted to smoothly blend them into each other and make it look a little bit more clean. So that's why I did this, and hopefully you like it. Let's take a look back at the 2004 one, and I think the difference is quite apparent. Obviously, the 2004 one is way better, way superior. There's a 16-year time gap here, and I haven't improved at all. You know what? It's not too bad. Considering I was 13 years old at the time of drawing this one, I think it looks pretty good, and I'm quite happy with the way that I've placed the shadows down and the lightings. You know, I kind of had an idea on what I was doing, and I went with it. Now, this bit is my most favorite bit right here. We're gonna apply the sort of overlay here and just watch it transition into the modern era. So here we go. Oh, I love doing that. Wait, let's do it one more time. So there is a 16-year time gap between the two of these, and what do you think? Do you think it came out pretty good? I think there is a difference. I think the difference is quite apparent, and I'm very proud of myself, very happy with the results here. It is always a fun thing to do something like this. If you do have any old drawings in your folder, I would suggest you dig them out right now and redraw them to see your progress. And if you do this, feel free to tag me on social media, Twitter ADCArtAttack, or Instagram ADCArtAttack. I would absolutely love to see your progress and your results. And if you did enjoy today's video, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. Also leave a comment, let me know your thoughts. Well, there you have it, guys. The video is done, and I'm super happy with the results of the drawing. I think it came out fantastic. I actually think that both of them were great for their time period. I mean, there is a huge time between them, 16 years, which is a very long time. Now, I should say at this point, this is the last video you're getting from me in 2019. I am going away for the next 2 weeks to pretty much celebrate Christmas and the New Year with my family, because why not? I do also need a break from YouTube. It's been very stressful lately, but hey, it's been the greatest year of my life. We started this year with 90,000 subscribers, and we end this year with almost 280,000 subscribers. It's been an absolute joy. In the middle of this year, I got married, and everything that has happened to me in this year is pretty much down to you guys. The opportunities that have come around came from you watching my videos, came from the subscriptions, came from everything, all the interaction that you give me on this channel. It's been an absolute joy, and it's been fantastic. So thank you all so much for allowing me to do what I love. I do hope that you'll have a great Christmas and a New Year if you celebrate those things. If not, I just hope you have a great time regardless. I look forward to seeing you all again in the new year with some new artwork, some new experiences, and hopefully you'll tell me all about your holidays and how they went. Well, I've been ADCArtAttack, his name is Bob, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.